Okay, guys, so I'm back with a part 2. Number 12. If the DEO technically doesn't really exist because they are supposed to be a secret government, then why do officials from other governments keep interfering and trying to enforce their jurisdiction? It's a little absurd how that keeps happening. It's like, bro, if they're not supposed to exist in the first place, they're a secret government to try to stop alien attacks and stuff, then why is there a jurisdiction to begin with the president or anyone trying to interfere? It makes no sense about it, and it makes me really irritable about watching the show when I watch it. The second time that I watched it, I really understand the political aspect and why people hate the show and why it was a downfall, and that's probably why it got canceled. It was probably the most political show, but for some odd reason, I enjoyed it more than The Flash and Green Arrow for some odd reason, because, you know what, most of the time, Supergirl's shows and episodes were peak. They didn't really fall off so much, versus where in Green Arrow and The Flash, they did fall off because they weren't the best of their ability. The other thing is that they also had to change in the flashback season, when we see in season 1 and in the promo with the girl on the pod playing young Kara, they had to change the actress because she looked nothing like older version Kara with, the glasses and the blonde hair and stuff, so they had to change it to look someone closer to Melissa and stuff and get that mostly accurate. Anyway, going on to number 13. Cat Grant always knew Kara was Supergirl, but respected her wishes and kept the secret until Kara was ready to reveal it on her own terms. And that's pretty much why, Cat always knew and stuff, and it was like, you can now finally be your true self. And that's why she failed the courage totem, because she wasn't her true self, and she failed. Now, this one is really boggling for me. I really hate this number 14. Why did everyone start becoming a superhero in the show? You get to be a hero, and you get to be a hero. Wait, now everyone has a suit and powers. Lena Luthor is actually a witch. What the fuck? Seriously, what the F is going on with the show? Lena Luthor is not even a Luthor, and apparently she has witch powers? I don't know what's going on. I'm confused out of my mind. So, that was one I really, really did not like. That being said, let's move on to number 15. I really did not like how everyone started becoming a hero. Why did Supergirl use her Kryptonian name as first name, but only changed her last name? So what that means is that she was Kara Zor-El, and then she changed it to Danvers, versus how Kal-El, which is Superman, changed to Clark Kent, which it was harder to determine that he's Superman. Same should have happened for Kara. Change it from Kara to something, I know it sounds stupid, Kimmy or something, right? Just look at season 4 of Supergirl in the Alien Peace March. Instead of calling herself Supergirl, she uses Kara Zor-El. If that's the case, which is not a stretch if someone heard it and could figure Kara Danvers or Kara Zor-El are the same person. How many Karas are running around? Seriously, how many Karas are actually running around on that Earth? There's only one, technically, and, it's Kara Danvers. So it's a little stupid that she used her first name, Kara, and stuff. It doesn't make this sense. Now, going into number 16, this is the one that I want to talk about. The Mind Wipe or Martian tech that restores memories is confusing, because simply the tech works on Mia Queen, and this is why I'm going to talk about why it works on Mia Queen. It's because her body, mind, soul are intact. When she dies in Crisis, it does not, it's never been tested, but from my theory and belief, it will not or does not work on Nora West Allen, because in season 5 of The Flash, she's from the OG 2024 timeline. And, that's the timeline where Barry is from, the original Barry is from before, we're in the season 1 timeline. And gets erased by changing, she gets erased by changing Crisis to 2019 instead of 2024 and leaving it where it's supposed to be. So season 7 Nora would not be able to get season 5 Nora memories because body, mind, soul are gone. They're not the same person anymore. It's completely two different people. Being erased and being dead are two different things. Dead, your body still exists. being erased means you no longer exist. The other thing is that, how did Alex Danvers break through the mind wipe and remember Kara was Supergirl? So this is where it doesn't really make sense to me. Another thing that doesn't really make any sense is, yes, she's colder to Supergirl because she does not remember that Kara is an alien, or remembers that Kara's favorite movie was Wizard of Oz because Kara was from a different planet. And this is what doesn't add up. But this makes no sense. It's when Kara first lands and gets taken to the Danvers, they know she has powers and tries to help control them. The Danvers try to help control them. But how could Alex forget that unless there was a way that Mrs. Danvers and Mr. Danvers, Eliza and Jeremiah Danvers, did not tell Alex that Kara had powers? But that doesn't really make much sense because Alex Danvers was at the window when she saw what happened and stuff with Superman arriving. But that really would make no sense because Alex would eventually find out. So how does the mind wipe work exactly? I don't really understand how this mind wipe technology works, because obviously even John Jones has to come in and reassure Alex, no, everything's fine, your mind is fine, there's nothing wrong with you and stuff. But deep down, she has a dream and stuff, and I don't understand how she breaks through it and remembers. It's not really explained. It doesn't make a lot of sense. How can you explain that? And it's very, very confusing. So you guys let me know what you think, but how do you think that Alex Danvers remembered all of this? Because for me, it just makes no sense how she has a dream, then remembers Kara and stuff, and it's just really, really ridiculous. And then the timeline gets changed again, where some things get changed, where Kenny Lee, Kara's friend and high school boyfriend, actually survives, and that timeline gets changed as well. And we see that later at the end of Crisis and stuff. So they have somewhat newer memories, but they remember their old memories pre-Crisis as well. So it's a little confusing how they do this stuff with the Martian technology and all the Martian Manhunter tech. But as I've said before, it will not work on Nora West Allen because her body, mind, and soul are not the same as it used to be. So you guys let me know what you think about these longer videos, if you want me to continue them or not. But that's all I have to say. So I'll see you in the next one.